Chiefs 49ers played back in 2019. Wade, what was the final score of that game?
31-21.
As you called it. Let's go Super Bowl 58 picks. Who are we feeling here? Jacob, you haven't been on for a while. What do you think?
You know what? I think 2024. Call me crazy, but I think that the right prevails in this one. I'm gonna go with the Niners.
Okay.
I believe in the system. The Shanahan system works. So I think the bright lights and everything as far as the stars of the Chiefs, I mean they have to step up in order for them to win. In my eyes, the Niners have so many weapons offensively. I mean, out of the backfield, uh, you still have your Debos and your other that are still there. And Brock Purdy's a system quarterback. Brady was a system quarterback for over 20 years, and you saw what happened. It worked.
He
I
can't hit a
mean,
golf
Purdy's
ball, but he can
yeah,
throw a football.
exactly. Yeah, God. But you know, Purdy's in the same situation that Brady was in, years ago in that situation. I mean that this is the same thing. Um, when Brady played the Rams in the Super Bowl in 03, uh, they gave him no chance, especially against a Rams team who was really good at the time. And, now they're not really giving him any chance because of Mahomes and Kelsey. In my opinion, I just don't think that the Niners are going to be able to be stopped. On the ground, they're too strong. Christian McCaffrey was the biggest pickup they've ever had in franchise history. I mean, that is giant. So, we're looking down the barrel of a really good one, but I think the Niners can pull it off.
Okay. So I'm in the opposite direction because I am fully on the Chiefs bandwagon, Taylor Swift,
Uh,
Travis Kelsey love story. I'm here for it, and I want to see a
gonna bring a
Super Bowl
trash can.
victory for Super Bowl victory for the Chiefs. I want to see Kelsey drop down on a knee, propose to Taylor, and then he announces his retirement, and they ride off into the sunset. I mean, she's wearing a white dress at the Grammys tonight. I saw that on Twitter just now. It's destiny, right? This is the team of destiny. Look, Taylor Swift's all over my iPad right now for ads. Not even talking about the Super Bowl, it's just her face. Uh, I think it's Patrick Mahomes. He's an underdog. I think the 49ers, the line's at 2.5 right now. The last I saw it. So it's tough, man. It's tough to beat that guy. He's going for a back to back. I don't remember the last time a team won back to back Super Bowls. I think
The
it was Brady.
Patriots.
Yeah, Brady and the
Oh
Patriots
three
back
oh
in the day.
four.
Yeah, so it's been 20 years since it happened. 20 years exactly. So 20-year anniversary of the back to back. Let's see if they can get it done. But my pick, I'm doubling down with Wade on a 31-21 Chiefs 49ers or Chiefs victory over the 49ers. Wade, what do you think about that?
All right. I think I'm going to do an on-the-air flip here. I'm going to take the 49ers in this one. Ooh, 24-23. A 1-point
Oh,
victory.
Oh,
Yep.
little Lions and
field goal. Game-winning field goal, maybe.
is
No,
that what you're thinking?
okay.
Or
That's possible. Could be a 23-21. Niners go down the field and kick the game-winning field goal. I'm thinking, I don't know if I like that score. I'm going with the Niners, but I don't know if I like that score. But I just feel like the 49ers, like Jacob said, have been the more consistent team all year. I trust the offensive weapons. Let's be real. If Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey can't get together on some big-time plays, they don't have a lot of weapons on the outside. You're asking a lot out of a rookie in Rashee Rice. I think it just kind of comes back and catches up to them. The Eagles played a damn good game last year in the Super Bowl, but the the Chiefs had a much better offense, and they were able to pace with them and ultimately scored a lot of points in that game. But I think they get held in check a little bit more in this one. I haven't been impressed with the 49ers in the playoffs, but they seem to be just kind of that team of destiny. They're getting lucky, as are the Chiefs, but I think the 49ers eke it out in a close one.
okay, Before we get to you, Tyler,
Maybe
for those-
24-20 is what I'm thinking.
For those
I think
viewers
Mahomes has
watching,
the ball and has to get a touchdown, and they can't kick the field goal, and he comes up a little short.
It's a Kadarius Toney drop in the end zone.
Yeah, like he has a fourth down bomb to like Tony, and he drops it like 50.
He's
Did you
wide
print out
open.
did you print out the script, Wade? Can we see the script?
Hey, well,
Yeah, now
so last
Tony is
time
active.
it was a little crazy because I think if I'm right, the 49ers did not score 3 touchdowns in that 31-21 game. They kicked the field goal at some point and they went for 2 or got a safety or something. And I remember like my score prediction was wrong, but then they went for 2 late in the game and it was back to being right. It was a whole thing, but crazy things can happen. But yeah, I feel like the sports gods are telling me 24-20 49ers.
Okay, I could see a Tony drop because they weren't going to start
As
him.
if he even plays in
And
this.
Taylor Swift beats the shit out of him until he dies. I'm just saying.
The Swifties
He
go
would-
after him.
Yeah,
He
that's
would
very
never
easy.
go back. He would never go back to Kansas City. Like
Patrick
there's
Mahomes'
just-
dad beats him.
Yeah. Well, he was
no
listed
Jackson
as
Mahomes.
inactive. He's listed as inactive for the AFC Championship, and he went on IG Live talking about how he's healthy, he can play. Then all of a sudden they said, he practiced yesterday, he's active for the Super Bowl, blah, blah, blah. That's going to bite him in the ass. I mean, I think he's going to have a pivotal drop. Or
He had a
he's
good
going to
Super
prove us
Bowl
all wrong.
last year. He scored.
Yeah, he might prove us all
Odell
wrong.
catches it, wins it.
Yeah. But we'll see. Tyler, before you go, if you're watching, let us know in the comments. Super Bowl, who's going to win, which score, and we'll read them off. Tyler, what do you got for us?
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a great matchup. I've been picking against the Chiefs. It feels like this whole entire playoffs, and every round they've been biting me in the butt. No, I'm not going to pick the team that defeat my beloved Detroit Lions. So I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs. Chad, like you mentioned, there's some T Swift conspiracy theories. I heard it on the radio again. The game's on February 11th. 2 + 11 is 13. And then Super Bowl 58, 5 + 8 is 13.
It's
so
real, man.
I'm going to
It's
go
real.
with the Chiefs. Obviously, go with the over because so I'm going to go 34-30 that the Chiefs win and they go back to back.
Another little bit of knowledge for you as Jacob blows into our ears through the microphone.
Mhm.
The last 8 Super Bowls, the team that has had to travel the farthest wins. Chiefs are traveling the farthest. The team that has traveled west the farthest wins.
And they play in Las
Obviously.
Vegas once a year.
Well,
They do
if
pretty
you
well.
think about it, if the Niners do travel west, they could travel the farthest.
Fly around the world.
Exactly.
But I
Maybe
guess
they'll do that just for this. Maybe they'll just take off around the world.
I keep seeing that full moon garbage with the Chiefs, and like they never lose when it's a full moon, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But I don't know. It just seems like it's all a gimmick. It really is. But I think it's setting up for the Chiefs. Like they have to meet expectations. I mean, if they're going to be the favorite and all this
The
stuff
49ers was
around
favored,
them,
2.5
they're
point
the underdog.
I'm just
Yeah.
looking. I'm just looking at the past games that both teams have played. I'm looking throughout the season. I think by far the Niners played the tougher schedule all year long than Kansas City did. It's just, I mean, I can't get past the fact that Kansas City got beat by Denver somehow this year, and Denver went on a run after that, and it was, I mean, I don't think they're safe next year if they don't make any changes, but that's an off-season thing. But as far as the playoffs go, I just think the Chiefs played the Ravens. The Ravens played like dog water, and because
Kodak
they became
was not there to
one-dimensional.
score 'em.
Yeah, one-dimensional. Lamar Jackson's going to win the game. Lamar
anyway.
Jackson did not win the game.
He just didn't run. You saw the clip of Odell being like, "Dude, when you got to take over because you changed the game."
Right.
Which I like seeing that from Odell. I think he knows his peak, his prime is gone. Right, he's tail end of his career, and now he's trying to coach up